up, kids? Back from Pebble Beach. It was awesome. I highly suggest you check it out. And if you can't get out there, check out our videos. Just backtrack a little bit and you'll see all the good stuff. Today, the main topic is it the best of times or worst of times in the automotive industry? Got Leo Parente in studio. I'm Matt Farah. You're watching Garage419.
Why haven't you upgraded to Vista yet?
Just the bad things I've heard about it.
Today, I'm going to show you the Windows Mojave.
Well, that looked pretty simple. I'm actually blown away. I'm thinking I'd like to have this.
Actually, this is Vista.
Really?
Now, today on Garage419, we have one topic. Is this the best time or the worst time to be a car guy? Now, I think that it was a great time to be a car guy. I think there's all kinds of good stuff out there for people who love cars and love driving. Leo thinks that the whole car industry is in the toilet and that there's no way to get out. Now, why do you think that, Leo?
Well, the industry is losing billions and billions of dollars and rushing us toward Big Brother. We're all going to be driving hybrids and Tatas with black boxes, watching what we do and telling us how to drive.
All right, well, first of all, one of my biggest fears in life is that the world is going to turn into Demolition Man, where we all get fined for cursing and have to eat Taco Bell and have cars that drive themselves. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm a car guy. I know there are lots and lots of car guys out there, and some of them even watch this show. And these people want to drive themselves, and they want to drive themselves fast. And there is no way that the American freedoms to drive the way you want to drive are going to be held up by these black boxes and stuff. I mean, there's no way that the public would allow a big insurance company to tell them how to drive. If you want to drive 200 miles an hour and get away with it, if you can get away with it, God bless you. If you're not killing somebody, who cares? You know what I mean?
And apparently you're not watching any of the news. As
No,
the
I don't.
government controls more and more. You have choices to buy, but how long will you have those choices? IBM just did a business study on the auto industry, partnered with Wired magazine, projecting by 2020, everything will be hybrid in some form or another.
That is completely ridiculous. Hybrid technology may be an improvement over standard technology. It is not the technology that's going to save humanity. I guarantee you that, mark my words, okay? The technology that's going to save humanity hasn't come out yet.
Will it be a 600 horsepower engine?
That would make me happy. There are more 600 horsepower cars on the market right now than there ever have been. I counted 10, okay? There are 15 cars you can buy right now that will go 200 miles an hour, and some of them are not even 100,000 bucks. Some of them you can buy used for 50,000 bucks.
Enjoy it while you can.
Well, the desire to go fast is not going anywhere. The desire to go fast will always be there. And the horsepower war may settle down a little bit, but it is not going to die. People are going to find a way to go 200 miles an hour. There's a new diesel supercar coming out that has an adjustable boost gauge on it, and you can either make it 700 horsepower or 60 miles to the gallon with the same engine.
The industry is spending their technology development money on not 600 horsepower vehicles.
Well, companies like Chevrolet are now trying to convert money to, or GM in general, are trying to convert money to both economy cars and something like the ZR1, which all the journalists who have driven it pretty much say it's the best car ever.
ZR1 is fantastic. There's more money being spent on Volt.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Everyone is questioning what the next Corvette is going to be.
Well, but think about the ZR1, right?
Go
Before
ahead.
that, the Z06, 7 liters, 500 horsepower. ZR1, 6.2 liters, supercharged, 638 horsepower. You're getting more for less. And if the gearing was the same as the Z06, you'd get better gas mileage too. Because they have that close ratio 6-speed, the gas mileage goes down a little bit. But considering the performance of that car, it's still, the gas mileage, I looked this up, the gas mileage of a ZR1 is better than a 1980s Volvo 240 with a crappy PRV 6-cylinder in it.
And you get one on that and tell me all about trucks.
Trucks, look, I'm all for trucks if you need a truck. If you're the guy, the farmer, the construction worker, and you need a truck, buy a truck. You don't need a 600 horsepower truck. A regular 6-cylinder diesel truck will do the same job. And if they start thinking smart and making trucks like that, then the people who need the trucks will buy the trucks. Most of America does not need a 9-passenger giant Ford Excursion with a V10 in it. I mean, what are you doing with that?
And this is an industry that decided that a truck is a luxury vehicle.
Right, that's
How did
the other
that
thing.
happen?
I don't know, because a truck, A truck can be a luxury vehicle, but I used to have an H1 Hummer, which was classified as a luxury vehicle.
You're
This
admitting
is
to
the
that?
farthest thing ever from a luxury car. The seats are like bad coach seats in an airplane.
Here's the deal. We've been here before. I'm going to show my age and my history. We went through the 1940s with Crosley little cars. We went through the 60s with Ford Falcon little cars. We have Pintos and Vegas in the 70s. We had God knows what in the 80s, Toyota Echoes somewhere down the line. Nothing ever changed. The industry is running itself the way it runs itself.
I think that people are going to want, in the next 10 years, a small economy luxury car. Additionally, I think they're going to want good gas mileage sports cars. Cars more like the Lotus Elise and Exige, and even stuff like the Tesla. You know? Now, when we come back, we're going to continue this. We're probably screaming at each other a little bit. And I'm going to want to hear what you have to say about it, so stick around. All right, we're back. Now, I say that as long as there are people who still want to drive, car companies are going to make the cars for us. Now, Leo...
Wait. We're not talking about driving. We're talking about the auto industry. This is the worst of times. These are companies losing billions of dollars. They're going the way of the U.S. TV company.
Well, but it's not like cars are going anywhere. People still need to drive. They need to get around. They're going to have to make something.
There are 5 things that the industry needs to do to exist, to build any cars.
And they are?
Number 1, they need to use their technology. I don't think they've proven that yet.
Okay.
They need to sustain themselves, basically survive.
Well, so basically you're saying they need to make a product that people want to buy.
Well, no. Sustain themselves. The focus on that is, do they have enough money to be a business going forward? Anytime you focus on that from a business standpoint, you're distracting yourself from doing your job, making the cars that you want to buy.
So let the car people build the cars.
There's globalization. I don't want to talk about how that may or may not be happening. There's corporate concern for the economy and the ecology.
Wait, seriously? Like, I don't really care. I don't really care about that stuff. Here's what I care about.
Go ahead.
There are people out there who want to drive. I know that because with the internet, I can get in touch with them, they can get in touch with me, and we can all get in touch with the manufacturers directly. I know that some of them watch this show because I've gotten in trouble from them for saying things before, okay? So I know they're out there, and I know that through me, you guys can get to them too. So what I'm thinking is, as long as there are these track clubs, private track clubs that are springing up everywhere, as long as road rallies, I mean basically legalized cross-country street racing still exists, as long as these people are still out there, they're creating these internet communities, people know right away what these guys want. I think the future of driving is lighter weight, forced induction, direct gas injection, and even diesels, and maybe even electric.
And in the meantime, the industry is spending their technology dollars on fuel efficiency, turning my car into a living room or a movie theater with all the electronics.
Yeah.
Computer-controlled streets and roads, so I'm Will Smith driving my Audi. Well, no, I'm not driving my Audi. My Audi's driving my Audi.
Well, I mean, I'm not against...
That's where we're going.
I'm not against toys in the car.
You know what? The only place I can enjoy driving is your cart, Home for Unwed Mothers charity thing you've got coming up. That's the only place I'll have fun in a car.
I mean, look, there are still cars out there where the driver is the focus.
Enjoy them while you can.
They're not going anywhere. I'm telling you, these cars will be around. For the drivers' cars will be there. They may not have 16 cylinders. They may not have gigantic V8s in it, but do we really need that?
There's a Jeff Gordon ad about OnStar, I think, or Black Box Technology, where they're calling him monitoring his driving. Okay. I'm pretty sure that the rent-a-car companies, and someone told me about Lamborghini having a black box that does the flight monitoring just before the crash. You're screwed. Well, you're not driving your car anymore. No, if you're renting a car, it's someone else's car. So I'm talking about your own car. Now, I am perfectly guilty of serious rental car hoonery. I mean, there is evidence of this on my Facebook page if you want to see that. But all I'm saying is the driving enthusiasts who are going to have communities online are going to be able to tell the companies what they want, and these companies are going to be able to build it as efficiently, as safely, and as well as possible. And I don't see that the driving enthusiasm is going to be gone, so I think the industry is going to catch up. While I hope you're right, There are about to be more computers and more cell phones than cars. I wonder if people still care.
Well, I mean, you know, I want to be able to download porn into my car. I mean, I download enough porn on my laptop when I'm traveling and, you know, sometimes while I'm driving.
I have
so,
no response.
I mean,
I have no response to this.
well, as long as it's not a censored computer, as long as I can actually down porn.
okay.
So anyway, Leo, thanks for being on the show. Guys, girls, I want to hear what you think. Is this the best of times? Is this the worst of times? And, you know, let us know. Leave a comment. Until then, we'll be here. Where are you going to be? Leo?
I'll be waiting for Armageddon.
Nice. Now go get your shine box.